Well, ho ho ho! Today we are doing a mega declutter of Christmas decorations. If you've had problems decluttering in the past, this is the video for you. We're going to be talking about all things hygge, Scandinavian traditions. We're going to be looking at sentimental items. So, Rudolph, are you ready to roll? Let's dive in. Diane and Emmerich here, rah 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 with a ho ho ho. Let me get this off my head. If we haven't met before, I am a routines coach, a hygge expert. I teach the Flylady system, and today it's going to be a longer video. I am your guide, but I will be giving you little nods to go and take a break as we work through this. But I've brought up all our Christmas decorations from the basement. Hubby and I are empty nesters. The kids, we bought apartments for the kids in the centre of the city. We've been empty nesters for 3 or 4 years now. Hubby and I are also going to be buying an apartment in the city centre. So now is the time to reassess what we've got. And I'm hoping today to get down from, let's see, from 4 boxes to 2. Let's see how we get on. Ground rules first. Set yourself up for success. Make sure you have 3 bags or boxes ready. You're going to have 1 bag or box for your donations, anything that's still got life into it that you're going to be giving to somebody else. I shall hopefully be going to the charity shop next week. It's now that they want your donations. 1 bag or box for any put away items, and 1 bag or box for any trash or recycling. Now we have recycling right here underneath the sink, so I am ready to go. Are you ready to go? Okay, let's just get on with it. So the first box, it says, it's a mixture of Danish and English. Gran means kind of greenery, bits and bobs, anything that goes in the hall. And my decorations, I store them by area because it makes it really easy to pack down after Christmas and also to decorate. I just take 1 box and decorate for 15 minutes. Oh, and I should say here, I hope you've done your routines today. Don't start these long decluttering sessions unless you've done your morning routine or your evening routine, depending on what time you're watching this video. Okay, so this ornament, this hangs in the hall, and I'm going to keep this one. I do like this one, and that could be hung anywhere in the big old house here or in a smaller apartment. So this one I'm going to keep. That actually came from a Swedish charity shop, and I've got a whole playlist with Christmas stuff. You can see me shopping in Sweden, and we have started our Christmas prep, Flylady prep for this Christmas. And you might say, well, why are you starting now? Because it gives us a chance to look through what we've got, assess what we really need to be buying. We're trying to keep it low cost here. And then when you're going to the stores the next couple of weeks, you're not tempted to buy stuff because you know what you've got at home. Anyway, all this greenery stuff, I'm going to let go of all. I used to put it around the banisters, but this year I want to do something different also because our son has adopted a rescue cat, Kiko, who was here last week or during the holidays. And he's so cute, but now the decorations that we have, they need to be kind of kitten and cat proof. So all of this, I can't remember how many meters it is, all this can go. Let me see, just untangle that a bit. Okay, so that's all being donated. Woohoo! Not my pom-poms, let me put my pom-poms over there. Right, that is going. And then also in the hall we would hang things that the kids made when they were at nursery. I'm just going to check. I don't show. I don't mention my kids' names, or I'm just going to check that you can't see the names. And this is little fun things that they made at school. And you know, my kids now, they are 22 and 24. But these ones I'm going to keep because I can hang those. And they're just really fun. And this is a really easy Christmas craft that you can do in 5 or 10 minutes with the kids. I've got a whole playlist of easy recipes and crafts. And it's actually a foot, an outline of a foot, and hands from one of my kids. It's an easy thing that you can kind of do for the the grannies and granddads, and then they can see them growing every year, how big their feet and their hands are getting. So all of these I'm going to keep. Oh, gosh, and some of them go back to when they were just kind of doing little things at kindergarten. Right, so those are keep. And this old Santa, no, he can go now. He can go in the recycling. It was one that we put together ourselves, but no, recycling. I'll just put them at the back there for the moment. Then you can see usually when I declutter alone, it's much faster, though. As I have said, I do talk to myself. I go, oh, remember this one. Okay, these two, they were nice for the ASMR people. But no, those can go. They're very nice. And remember, with your decluttering here, just because something is nice or you like it doesn't mean that you need to hold on to it. Give somebody else the pleasure of having it. Okay, these are bells. Bells, the bells. There's another one in here. And they have my kids' names engraved on them. And so those are going to be kept. Maybe I'll shine those up, try and shine those up. Is there a way of, I'm not quite sure what that is, brass, copper. It says Yule on the front, and then it's got their names engraved on the back. Oh yeah. Christmas 2000 and Christmas 2002. So those will be kept, and maybe I'll change out the ribbons. Oh, Christmas bear. This is my daughter's. I'll check with her if she wants to keep it. So that's a kind of ask item. And as always, I go through things with the kids and actually have a basket downstairs so that every time the kids are over, I can say, oh, do you want this? Is this something you're interested in? Okay, we've got these little Santas that did belong to my dearly departed Danish father-in-law. But I think all of those can go because we've got other things from my dearly departed Danish father-in-law. So the three little Santas, they can go. Oh my goodness. Actually, should I put that there so you can see the pile growing? Right, a wee bird. The bird one. Keeping that just now. Because as you can probably hear in the background, we've got Tweet and Sparky, our lovebirds. And yes, Tweet and Sparky will be coming with us when we move. They are part of the family. And it's quite funny, when Kiko the cat was here, he couldn't get into them. There was a glass door, but every time he saw that the birds fly free during the day in the garden room, and he was looking at them all the time. Right, more gran, as it's called in Danish, that can go. Actually, probably Vibeke, my bestie, she might want that. I think she was talking about that. Okay, and this is some kind of more plastic greenery, that can go as well. And then something that we made with the kids, but it wasn't great. That can go in recycling. This little one, this is a decoration that I actually got from one of my colleagues at the European Court of Justice in Luxembourg, from Dominique, who's French. And she gave me this one, and this is way before I met hubby. That's quite weird, isn't it? It says, Go Yule. God means good, and Yule means Christmas, like Yule, Y-U-L-E. In Danish, it's J-U-L. That one can go as well. And yeah, it was given to me by somebody many years ago, but now is the time to declutter. And I'm really enjoying really getting down to what really matters, because, you know, the best things in life are not the things. It's the people, it's the experiences. And as I said to you, you know, we had a lot of changes recently. My mum died over the summer, and now I am just really ready to embrace my new life. So anyway, and these things I've popped in here, and I think I never got round to doing it, but I was going to put little pictures of Kiko on our Christmas tree. So I shall keep those. Those are a kind of little craft that I will do up to Christmas. And I hope you're subscribed and notifications on for my Christmas series, because you will see me and my besties having our Danish crafternoon. Okay, so here, just bits of gran in the bottom. Let me just tip that out. And the papers that I had in here, I like to have the clear storage boxes because you can easily see what's in them. And I just do them with different colours, you know, like when I used to have big boxes of Easter stuff, it would be yellow, red is for Christmas. So those can go in paper recycling. I'm not going to use those again. One box done, let me get the next box. Ooh, this is going to be a fun one, and it's a heavy one. You see what it says there? It says kitchen, candles, serviettes, punt, which means decorations, and linens. Ooh! Right, lid off. Let's see how we're doing for the time. Okay, so we're probably coming up for about 15 minutes. Do you need a pose technique? Do you need to go to the loo, spend a penny? Whew, right, what's in here? So, oh, I can see, obviously, I have put all our kind of Christmas dressing up hats in here. Oh, here's a good one, the sparkly one, and you can make it silver or you can make it gold. In my case, I prefer the gold. The hats, I'll probably keep this one and the tartan one that my brother in Edinburgh brought over for me. The other two, yeah, because we do actually use the hats quite a lot here in Copenhagen. So I will keep all of those for now. I've got this Jingle Bells t-shirt. Shall I hold on to that? Not okay. That's going to be on probation. I'm not sure about that one. And when I say on probation, it means that I will kind of force myself to use it this year. And often, as soon as I put it on, I think, no, it's not working for me. Okay, and here, hold on, Tweet and Sparky are going crazy, the lovebirds. Let me give them some treats. Whew, right, I also took a wee bit of water. This sweater, definitely keeping. This actually came from one of our swap parties, and I love it. It's just really nice. And on Rudolph, like my vintage Rudolph here that belonged to my dearly departed Danish father-in-law, I stuck a wee pearl on Rudolph's nose, because you know me, I like the pearls. Oh, and today's sweater, this is from one of our swap parties 2 years ago. It was actually a dress and I just cut it down because I don't wear dresses in the winter. So this is a definite keeper. And you will see me wearing that for some kind of Christmas video. Okay, and now we're coming to like the linens. This is a table runner that I made in 1999. Where's the date? For my dearly departed Danish, 1998. Yule, 1998. And I actually stitched this. Can you believe that? I bought the, what's it, Aida cloth. But I picked out the motifs. I got some free magazines at the library and I planned it all. And for those of you who have seen my Danish Christmas videos, you know the tradition with the little marzipan pig. And the hearts, lots of hearts. So anyway, that's a definite keeper. I really like that. And often we use it when we're having our Christmas lunches and Christmas dinners. Ooh, now I'm getting excited. I'm thinking of food. Okay, I've got the Rudolph. Oh, Mum bought these for me. The oven gloves with Rudolph on. I'm going to keep those. Fun fact, here, well, actually in most of Europe, the double oven gloves, you know, that are attached, they are not a thing. So I'll never get them if I'm back home in Scotland. Anyway, that's been kept. And I've got a lot of, too many, how many? I've got a lot of Christmas tea towels, hand towels, the terry ones, and tea towels. Say Glædelig Jul, because I really enjoy that. That's just one of the things, you know, I don't decorate with lots of different plastic Christmas trees, but I do like to have my nice little tableau in the evening with tea towels and hand towels. But do I need this many? How many is reasonable? because I think what I will do is I'll ask the kids if they need any of them, because my kids love getting extra tea towels and hand towels. Oh my goodness, I may have a problem. Look, oh, hold on. Look, there's more twice. Yeah, okay, I shall see what is a reasonable amount. Shall I say 5 of each? Yeah, okay, let me just quickly choose 5. Okay, I've made my decision and I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 going to the kids. Just pop them over there so they get mixed up. And I'm going to keep 2 red hand towels for the bathroom, which is right here, the guest bathroom, just a little tiny bathroom. And I'm going to keep this hand towel, this one with Rudolph and the wee bit of tartan on it. These actually came from Mum's last year. And I'm going to keep the one that says Go Yule in red, Go Yule in green. And for the tea towels, the ones that I use for drying, you know, plates and pots and pans, I like this one, the 2 that say Glædelig Jul, different motifs, one with the Danish hearts, and this one that says Go Jul, and this one that I got in Samoa when I was on the Danish team for the Ice Swimming World Championships in 2023. Yeah. Okay, so those are all keepers. Right, what else is in the box? Oh yeah, a runner that my husband had done when he was a kid. The Danes are really into the cross stitch, so that's a definite keeper, because I like to hang that in the kitchen. Quite often I hang up things in the kitchen. I'm just going to put all these keep items in the box so I can see how much I'm keeping. Oh, that was another one from the haul that was left on the table. That one can go. Ooh, I can't tell you too much about this, but there was a little elf who moved in on our stairs last year. Did you see him? The elf that we have on the stairs? Well, he may be back again this year. Let's wait and see. So that's definite keep. And then in here, what do we have? Big mix of stuff. Okay, I've got little things that I was going to use for decorating. Oh, a Santa badge. I think all of those can go. It was like little bits and bobs. I've got some earrings in here. I'm not going to use those. Little candy cane earrings and little brooches. No, all of those can go. Didn't I get rid of those last year? Can't remember. No, all of those pins can go. There's little bells. No. Diane, rain things in. Okay, boom, boom, reindeer. I will keep my little reindeer ring. That is quite fun for when I'm dressing up for Christmas. I've also got my bauble earrings that look like Christmas tree baubles with glitter in them. Those I will keep. The Christmas tree earrings, no, those can go. And the little brooch, no, I don't like that one either. So that can go too. So all of those things can go. I'll pop that little box there. There may be some other little small things. Okay. Whew. And this box was kitchen candles, serviettes, punt's decorations and linens. Let's see what more we've got. So I'm keeping the jewellery, some of the jewellery. Okay, and in here, I usually put a little candle in this one, but at the sink. But I think I'm going to do something different this year. So I think that one can go. It holds a tea light. I bought it in a Swedish charity shop. But should I keep it? I'm going to keep it for just now. Let's see. It may go in the final cull. But I did actually quite like it because it's white, so I can kind of use it, you know, when it's icy and cold in November or in January without it kind of screaming Christmas. That's one of the things about Danish Christmas that I love. It's very kind of low key, lots of natural decorations. We bring the outside inside, like I was talking about at Halloween, because the kids were here in Potato Week, and we did some crafts with chestnuts. Look, my daughter even made a little cat out of chestnuts. So we like to bring the outside inside. That's one of the way that the Danes do it. How about a little hedgehog? Right, back on with the decluttering. Okay, what is in here? Oh, I have got scraps of paper for Crafternoon. I'm going to hold on to that because I do have a bag with bits and bobs. But I do know one of the crafts that I want to do this year. It was one of the things that I learned at the Get Organised virtual summit. Okay, so that gets kept. And all these little tins, I've got quite a few tins because we often make Christmas sweets and goodies to exchange. I'm going to a Christmas cookie and sweet exchange in my ladies club. That's already happening in the month of December. I'm signed up for that. So things like the tins, I will hold on to those. I've got a bunch of those, so I keep those all together. And that's the kind of thing, I may make some stuff for the kids when we go over to the kids apartment. So those get to stay. Oh, we're getting into the really Danish stuff now. These things were made by my dearly departed Danish mother-in-law. She was so good with her hands doing all the crafts. And and I know all the knitters and crocheters out there are going to say, Diane, will you ever get it right? I can never see if something is crocheted or knitted. So forgive me for being a kind of craft newbie. But she made all these hearts, and we often use them. We use them to put glasses on, or between when we're stacking crockery. So those are really nice. So she made all of those. So those are definitely being kept. And the hearts is one of the Danish symbols for Christmas. You'll see lots of hearts, woven hearts, paper hearts. The other thing that she also used to make was she would make these little aprons to go on the bottles. And in Denmark, we have a lot of beer at Christmas, and the beer bottles are on the table, the little small ones, or the wine bottles, the soda bottles get a little apron on. So those I am definitely keeping. And actually, when I was at Mum's, I found a whole bag of them. So I've taken those, and I'll hand those on to my friends. Oh, and somewhere in the box, I've got the little knitted Christmas puddings, knitted, crocheted, oh, here I go again, which have been done by one of my mum's best friends, our neighbour Jean, who lives around the corner. And she made that, I mean, she knitted those for us years ago. And Vibeke took one to kind of copy the recipe, I was going to say, to copy the design, what do you call it? Pattern, knitting pattern, crochet pattern. Right, so all of these are staying. And as I said, the ones that from Mum's house, they are going to my friends, so they will be going in the box, the giveaway box. A lantern thing that my daughter made many years ago, that can go in glass recycling. I am not throwing away my daughter. There's other stuff that she's made for us, and she's not an old piece of glass. Okay, who remembers these? These are my ZZ Top gnomes. Sharp dressed gnomes. We ain't got no legs. So you'll see those in my little Christmas posts. Those are definitely being kept. Oh, here's the third one. There we are. Aren't they cute? They're fun. Okay, so those are being kept. Whew, what next? Okay, how's the time? Do you need to go and finish getting dressed if you haven't done that today? Do you need to put on dinner? If you're just watching this for fun, you can keep going using it as your self-care time. Right, and here I have all different things from the kitchen for stamping out icing and stuff. Those can go. I'm not going to use those again. Woohoo! That box is getting full. I'll be careful with this one. I've got all manner of candles, and you know we love our Danish candles. Okay, this one from Yankee Candle. You know what, I've probably had this for about 15 years. I don't really burn it much because I don't like the smell too much of it, but it looks very festive in a bathroom, and you don't even need to light it to smell it. But I think I think I can let that go now. Yeah, there's still a ton of life in that. And often at our swap parties, we'll have things, you know, a candle like that that's still got life in it, or maybe it's a perfume that somebody got, they didn't like it, you know, and the kind of thing that the charity shop won't be able to sell, but that somebody else in our group will enjoy. Oh, the numbers that I had for the Advent calendar candles, those can go in recycling now. I'm not going to use those again. Woo! Right. Okay, some more bits of candles and a box. What are these? These are the ones that, you know, in Denmark, we have lit candles on the Christmas tree. Yes, we take all the precautions. You kind of grew up in Denmark knowing about fire safety, and you have a fire extinguisher, a bottle of soda ready just in case, and never leave candles unattended. But the red ones, they actually came from my dearly departed Danish father-in-law's house, and we've never used that. I'm not really into the red candles, so those can go as well. Somebody will be pleased to get those. Oh, another couple that had fallen out the box. Oh, and this one, which is a countdown candle with the numbers on it. Hold on, let me just open it. But and look, we've never used it, and yeah, that one can go as well. Woohoo, go me! Okay, and this one is all full of candle bits now. I'll keep that red candle, and this other one should have been flung out. So that can all go recycling. And there's more. Who knows what this is? No, it's not for paddle tennis. I tried paddle tennis last week in my ladies group. Ball sports are not my thing. Anyway, this is for making Danish donuts, Danish Christmas donuts, which are called æbleskewer. I know in the States people put apple in them because it's the name says apple slices. In Denmark, nobody puts apples in the æbleskewer. I haven't done that for over 100 years. Anyway, if you want the recipe for how to make them, and I was just thinking, where is it? The only knitting needle I possess is because hubby uses a size 3 knitting needle to turn the æbleskewer. If you want the recipe, I've got a video about how to make them. It's my father-in-law's recipe. And my son, he's got the other pan that we had, but we have an induction and he has gas. So he's taken the other one, and this is our one. And once I've used the pan, actually I quite like to put some baubles in it, and it looks nice in the kitchen. So it's a bit of a decoration as well. So those are definitely being kept. Which reminds me, I need to speak to hubby. Which weekend is he going to make the æbleskewer? Because it's a kind of whole day experience. Right, all my little, what do you call them? Udstikker, as it's called in Danish. You know, what do you call them? Form. You know, for cutting out shapes for cookies. I kept all the ones that I do use, and I hang them up here in the kitchen. But I had got that flag one. No, let me see. These ones can go. Oh my goodness! Look at me decluttering. Okay, Christmas one. Christmas tree. No. The heart I'll definitely keep because I can use that for lots of different things. Not the other heart. I'll just keep one heart. I've got a tiny heart. Oh, I've got tiny hearts. There we are. And we do use those ones for when we're making homemade sweets. So I'll keep that. And a star. Should I hold on to a star? Yeah, one star. I'll keep the star and the hearts, not the plastic ones. And the big Christmas tree can go as well. And let me just show you something that Helena brought me back from her holidays. Look at that. Can you see what it is? It's cat-shaped. So this year I'm going to do some biscuits, some Christmas biscuits, cookies for my son, and then after that I will declutter it. Right, so let me just get this right. The ones that I'm keeping, the hearts and a star and the cat. That right? Yes. Okay, so those are keep. And all these ones, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 of them can go. Oh, and it's good that my friends will be getting those soon, you know, because we're coming up for baking cookies. Pieces of paper can go in the recycling, because I'll be making new signs for the box. Okay, we've got more of little puddings. Where did I put those? Yeah, there's a box of them somewhere. And these little mugs, those I'm keeping. Those are actually really practical when we have glögg, which is the mulled wine, or when I have a little mini hot chocolate, or when we are down dipping in the morning. You know, I'm an ice swimmer, a winter bather, and these are just really nice. They're really cute. And I got those at a swap party, and I've got 1, 2, where are they from? I think the De Gamle Apotheek, which is a Danish store. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 of those. So those I will keep. Use those a lot. Ooh, I'm looking forward to using them. Okay, we're down at the bottom of this box, and then 2 boxes to go. How are we doing for time? Oh, we're doing really well. There they are. I need to put those into a box somewhere. And a couple of stray crackers. Crackers, Christmas crackers in Britain, big tradition. Denmark, not so much. They only have the small ones. And usually these ones they use at New Year, not Christmas. Fun fact for you. Okay, let me give the box a tip out and grab another one. Oh my goodness, it's a heavy one. Right, next box. And actually I'd forgotten there was some other stuff left on the table from the last one. Some dressing up things for Christmas. I shall keep these for just now, because quite often when I'm with the Blue Tits Chill Swimmers group, we wear little things for swimming in the cold sea. I shall keep that one. That's a funny little hat. And these ones are me and my besties when we're down dipping on the 1st of December. And that's a sparkle. So I'm going to keep those for now, and those are all in a bag. Okay, so those are keep. And the next box says living room. And in here, I've got stuff. Oh, this is some stuff that Erica gave me for the little elf that's moving in. I won't reveal what it is, but I'm excited. You can get excited. Okay, yeah, because they're at the start of December. And a door appeared on the stairs. Who lives behind the door? Right. He gets up to all sorts of things. Right, in here, I've got things from the kids that they made. Oh, they drew advent calendars when they were at school. Let me just check there's no name. No, okay. And I think the kids now will have a look at those, go down memory lane, but probably they will end up going out, because it's usually the kids who are saying, no, we don't need to hold on to them. And also in here, I've got some woven hearts that my dearly departed Danish father-in-law did. Can you see those? They're super, super old and vintage. And I cannot weave the paper like that. Look at the detail in it. But those I'm going to hold on to, but probably not the kids won't want their advent calendars. But that's something that I will go through with the kids next time that they're here. Little Hygge project. That's the kids' stuff there. Okay, then we had a card with Mariah Carey. That can go into recycling now. No, you know what? I'm going to put in the bag for the kids, because it used to be a joke that we'd kind of play this card everywhere. Okay, that's a final laugh with the kids. That. Right, oh, and then in here, I have got lots of crafty stuff. And what I'm going to do with that is I'm going to put it aside for our crafternoon. And if I don't use it this year, then out it goes, because I can't be keeping these things for years and years and years. Ooh, fun stuff. Now, who has ever seen me and my besties, Vibeke and Helena, doing our Santa Lucia procession? And oh, inside this Lucia, we've got another Lucia for the procession. So those, I got those at a Swedish charity shop. Aren't they fabulous? So those come out on the 13th of December. And my besties and I, we also do a Lucia procession. And I have the things you have to see it. It's a bit crazy. But so those are definitely something I'm looking forward to using this Christmas. Okay, and then I have some, instead of buying mistletoe, this is all kind of got caught up. How are you, when you pack away your Christmas decorations? Like my dad would drive me mad, like every single bauble had to be packed in paper, and it took 3 hours to locate the box, and it just kind of drained all the fun out of it. And also when we cleared up afterwards, I'm just, pop it on the box and go with the flow. I mean, you do you. Right. This is meant to be, this is mistletoe that we hung up in the living room. I think I'm going to keep that. That would look quite nice now, and also nice in our new apartment. Little stars. These are Swedish star ones. Should I keep those? They're quite nice. You can hang them in windows and things. Hold on, let me get them together. There we are, like that. Yeah, I'll keep that. I like all the white things, so those can stay. Let me just fold it down again. See, doesn't take much space. Okay, Christmas reading. I'm going to keep this one because I like this one. And then we've got A Christmas Carol, Swedish Christmas celebrations, and Peter's Jul, which is a Danish classic. And I think this one can go now. We've had our fun with it, and you can't keep everything. Those can go. Also, we used to hang up Christmas cards that we received, but thankfully people are not sending Christmas cards now. I just find it's a waste of money. I would rather just give a donation to charity, and everybody that we know we kind of see, or we're on Facebook. So those can go, as can all the pegs, the clothes pegs that we would put them onto ribbon. And in fact, I'm going to keep the ribbon because that's useful for my decorating. But the pegs can go. Right, what more? Oh, this was a craft. As I said, I've got a playlist of easy crafts. These were the old books that we'd get from like the book exchange, or if you've got a kid's book that's missing pages being drawn on, you can fold a Christmas tree. But now this one can go. I'm not going to display it again. So that's recycling. Another star. And I've got snow spray. No, those can be given away. I'm not going to be using those. Oh, my friends are going to be getting some good craft things. Okay, and this is something that I picked up at one of the places where we can swap things, one of the public places, like at the recycling centre. They've got an area where you can leave things that somebody else can use. And I took that and had a candle in it in the living room, and I thought, oh, it actually was really nice, bright and colourful. I'll keep this again this year and probably declutter it next. We'll see. We'll see about that. But it's actually nice just with a white candle. It looked very Christmassy. The socks, they can go. Wow, I'm actually quite surprised myself of what I can let go of that I've held on to for years. Okay, and in here we have a couple of baskets that are good for Christmas cookies. But you know what, I've got alternatives that I can use. So those one can go. You could put homemade rolls in them, all different things, but I'm not going to use them. Oh, look at this, it's beginning to fill up. Right, and some more in this one. Ooh, now these, who remembers the Christmas mice? I've had those for so many years. Also made by my mum, one of my mum's best friends, Jean, who lives around the corner from us in Edinburgh, and she knitted these. I'm taking a guess, I think they're knitted. The wee mice, and those sit on the piano. And I'm going to keep them. I won't be decluttering those, but when we move, the piano will be sold, so that will be decluttered. Because nobody plays it. It's a nice piece of furniture, and it doesn't. I remember when we bought it, you know, when my son was about 4, he's now 24. My husband said, well, even if the kids don't end up playing it forever, it's a nice piece of furniture, and it's always a good investment. Anyway, another Christmas mouse. And the last one. So all those are being held on to. Definitely, I love those. And the stacking, oh, sorry, sorry for the noise. The babushka, oh, I'll check with those if the kids want it, because remember it rightly, my daughter used to enjoy playing with that, but maybe, yeah. So that is Ask the Kids. This one can now go, yeah, that was one that I bought not that many years ago. It is nice, a kind of shiny reindeer. Okay, I need to be careful with these things now. And here's a little angel. Guess who that is? Yours truly, made out of old books and some. That was made at one of our crafternoons. Oh, another star. I keep that one. I don't really like that one. So that one can go. That star can go. A star is born. Okay, the papers, those can go. And I've got one other thing in this box. How many have we done? Was this our third? Ooh, how's the time doing? Yeah. Oh, and in this one, okay, I think I'm ready to declutter the Christmas heart-shaped box. But inside, we have songbooks, Christmas songbooks. And they are a mix of Danish Christmas songs and psalms. And that is because the Danes on Christmas, we celebrate most Christmas on the 24th. And you have your big Christmas dinner. I told you, you know, you've got the rice pudding, whoever finds the almond hidden in the rice pudding. This is all my videos that I've got and coming soon. Gets a marzipan pig. And then before you open the presents on the 24th, you hold hands and you dance around the Christmas tree, and the candles are lit and it's magical. So I will keep the songbooks, but I'm not keeping the box that they were kept in. Okay, so not all that, just that. And I can probably whittle those down. I'll do that with the kids. Woo, another box down, and I think one to go. Do you need to go and spend a penny? Take a little break. Right, here we go. Last box, and this one is, I think it says Christmas tree. Tree, ornaments and skirt. Okay, now on the top box, I've got the lights for the Christmas tree. Those are going to be kept. And I also, for outdoors, because our outdoor fairy lights, they stopped working, both sets. So I bought, when I was at IKEA recently, and you have to get the IKEA lights very fast because they're kind of already sold out by the 1st of December. I got these ones, and these ones, they actually have a function on them where they will, they kind of switch off themselves when it gets light and go on themselves when it gets dark. They've got a sensor in them. So I'm testing one set out in the garden at the moment, and I've got another set. So that's this year's Christmas lights. And you might want to think about putting those up soon before the weather gets really awful, because I actually need to start putting on my outdoor fairy lights after Halloween, because it's super, super dark here, and it looks really nice and sparkly when I'm doing my routines and looking out in the back garden. Right, so what's in the box? And as you can see over there, I've got one so far out of the 4 boxes that we've got. I'm kind of filled up to almost full on 1 box. So I'm doing really well so far. Let's see. My ideal was to get down to 2 boxes. That's definitely going to be possible. Okay, now this is something that I bought from one of the ladies in my ladies club, Link International Ladies Network, Copenhagen. And Cassandra, she has a crochet channel and it's called Craftably Ever After. And she had crocheted this and I love it. It's a Princess Leia, and I thought she was great for going on our Christmas tree. Looks like a wee angel. So that was the kind of weird thing that was attracted to. But I thought, oh, since the kids are big and they're not making the stuff at school any longer, I was going to maybe add one kind of decoration a year. So that's Princess Leia for the tree. And this is very old. This is the old tree skirt that belonged to my dearly departed Danish father-in-law. This goes underneath the tree and it's got kind of Danish symbols on it, and it's actually got a little cat like Kiko. So there we are with the heart. So that definitely is staying. Then we've got a couple of stars for the top of the tree. You know what I prefer? I like the kind of old-fashioned one like this, very plain, because Mum and Dad had one like that. I'm going to keep that one, and this one can go. Yeah, that one can go. Yay! Wow, how are you making good progress? Do you need to take another little break? Because we're probably around the next 15-minute mark. Oh, okay. So in here, I've got lots of baubles. And, oh, this is one that Vibeke got for me, made by Cassandra, little Danish guard. Oh, and this is one that I got from Sue last year. A little cat to signify Kiko, and you remember the family. And all of these I'm going to keep. And I've bagged them up. I've got one bag which is red baubles, anything red, any red decorations. You see in there? Lots of different red decorations. And we don't have any items that can kind of break and shatter. We don't use anything like that. And in the other bag, I've got gold and silver decorations and things, you know, from my neighbour, or lots of birds. These ones, Vibeke crocheted them last year at our crafternoon. Got a couple of those. Also another wee angel. So those I'm going to keep. And usually when we're decorating, we go through, and if there's anything that we find when we're decorating, you know, maybe something that is homemade and needs re-glued, or bits of paper that, you know, from a craft, then we sort it out then when we are decorating. So those are being kept for now. And then we've got this one, which is a kind of very fancy star for the top of the tree. And I'll check with hubby. It's a Georg Jensen, which is, you know, very expensive, and it's always been a bit difficult to actually get it on the top of the tree. Let's see, hold on. Because normally our tree is quite big and it doesn't always fit. We hold that for now? Yeah, because maybe when we're in the apartment we'll have a smaller tree. Yeah, actually I'm going to keep that for now. Yeah. Let me just check the year on it. This was from 1994. Okay, paper can go because I'm going to be redoing these things. And the last things that I have in here, now I'm going to be very careful. These are ornaments that belonged to my dearly departed father-in-law. Now, they are nice. We never use them on the tree. And I'm going to tell you something a bit crazy here. Oh, sorry, I had to stop filming because my daughter phoned. You know, I use my smartphone to film. No fancy equipment here, with some good news. Anyway, I've taken a wee drop of water. I hope you're good. I was going to say that we've got these kind of really vintage, you know, kind of glass, I don't know what they're made of, ornaments. And I had, you know, I put them in a glass jug which says Christmas 1978. This belongs to my Danish dearly departed mother-in-law. And you know, I display it here at Christmas. And one year, excuse my wee frog in my throat, one of the ornaments, this one, the little guitar, it kind of spontaneously combusted, like there was nothing, there was nobody around. And I would just be careful with those really, really old vintage ornaments. If you're going to display them, you know, do them maybe in a bowl or some kind of ornament that's not kind of near any kind of pets or anybody else. So I'm going to make a decision on what to do with these, because though they are nice, I don't think I need to keep them all. And they are a bit kind of dangerous. But it's the kind of thing that really takes me back to my childhood. Do you have any of these kind of ornaments? Have you ever had that problem of them just suddenly shattering? You know what my favourite ones are? The ones like that kind of go in, that can be pressed in. Anyway, so I will make a decision on these. Oh, look at this one with the stripes. Isn't that fun? Yeah, so those need to be handled with care. And then only one more item in the bag, which was some kind of silver chain. Oh, all of those can go now. I'm not going to use those on our tree. Woohoo! Let me tip out the end of the box. There's little bits of tinsel and fluff in there. Woohoo! Another one emptied. Okay, so out of all that, I have decluttered four bins, 4 storage boxes, and I've got like one bin there, and I think actually when I put it in nicely, I'm probably going to have a bin and a half. So I will get a smaller bin from downstairs, and I am down from 4 bins to 1.5. Woohoo! Go me! And look at all these fantastic things. All the things that will be going to a new loving home. I shall put out a message on the swap party group that we've got. But if nobody wants these things within the week, I'm just going to take them to the charity shop. I have freed up some bins. So funny when I'm in the basement now, because I can see all the things that I've decluttered, all the storage bins beginning to mount up. You know you're doing well when you start decluttering the storage bins as well. Woo! And then over there I have a pile of things to ask the kids and what we are keeping. Oh, so how did we do? How did I do? How did you do? How do you do? Do you do? I sound like Bertie Wooster from one of the PG Woodhouse books. So I hope you will like and subscribe. Let me know what you've managed to declutter today. Did you learn anything new about Danish traditions? We have more Christmas traditions and New Year's traditions than you can shake a very big stick at. I'm going to get all these things put away, because remember, when you've done a decluttering thing, that's why we only take out as much as we can deal with usually in 15 minutes, because we want to declutter, and then after the session is over, you put away your put away items, you take your donations and you take them and you put them right into your car, if that's what you're doing with yours. You put the recycling, take the recycling out to the bins, so that we're not left with any mess. I've had a fun time going down memory lane today. I shall see you very soon with more Christmas missions, and all I've got left to say is live long and prosper. May the Danish Hygge decluttering be with you, and I shall see you very soon with a ho ho ho.